Mike Moore Media.
I'm talking to Frank Bruno in Stokesdale, community leader, and maybe you've been to the Facebook page that Frank puts together, Stokesdale Now. Hey, Frank, how are you?
Good. How you doing today?
I'm doing just great. Our monthly segment is sponsored by PSI, Pump Pipe Sales and Service, Buy Right Supermarket, and Crossroads Pharmacy. Well, it's we're just saying you're sitting on your front porch. What a lovely morning it is. Nice weather here this week, Frank. Get out and about, maybe in Stokesdale.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the 70-degree weather again. You know, we had those couple of cold days. I think everybody was ready for winter, and then we got hit again with the nice weather. So,
yeah.
Hey, I'm good with it. Let's stay warm like this for the next few weeks. I'd be happy with that.
Oh yeah, this is good through Saturday at least. It looks like.
Yeah.
And you know that brings me to it makes me think about the Stokesdale Town Park there behind your municipal building, because that's a nice place and a walking track and all that. Maybe folks get out for that.
Yeah, and it's a great time of year to do that. It's not too hot. This weather is great. You know, we've got a couple of shelters out there, some benches out there. I always see a lot of people out there, especially when it's nice out. They'll bring their lunch out, during work if they're actually working.
Yeah,
or if not, we just go enjoy the park. But we were hoping to do some, or the town was citizens, I should say, were hoping the town was going to do some improvements to the park. But it looks like they did not qualify for that grant through the state. Which is okay, but for some reason they decided, since they didn't get the grant, to not even use any of their own money. They had put $50,000, I believe, into a fund to use in addition to what they would get from the grant. Mm-hmm. And then they decided to do nothing. So, the park, it's in good shape, the park, but we were looking at doing some, adding some more nature trails, maybe expanding that walking track in the back part of the park if people are familiar with it. A lot of the trees back there, there's still a lot of acreage back there that the town owns. So it was a perfect place to just kind of expand. Add some more benches, stuff like that. But that's kind of on hold right now, and probably be a next year project.
Yeah.
But it's still nice out there, so it's a good chance to go out and enjoy it. It belongs to the citizens, so why not use it?
Yeah.
Park.
Yeah. Sounds like the town needs to let go of some of that money and get some stuff done next spring for sure.
Well, it's there was always that tug of war thing where, you've got $3-4 million in the bank. You don't, if you spend, $50,000 of that each year and put it back into the park, it is the people's money. Why not do it? And then there's the other argument says we don't want to spend any money. So you're kind of in a tug of war. And really what I tell people is, hey, the citizens need to just let the town know what they want to do. Mm-hmm. A lot of times they may not know. They're sitting there, especially doing a lot of these virtual town meetings. They're not getting a lot of participation from the citizens. So I would just tell everybody, hey, when you go out there, if you have suggestions, send it to the town. Let them know, hey, what you think would be good out there. They're always open to listen to suggestions. And I guess, if enough people were to put in the same type of suggestions, you may get some things done. They had done a survey last year, too. And I was hoping they would at least do some of those things off that survey. Mm-hmm. So if you did participate in it, hey, make your voices known. And, you can also get on their town council meetings when they do the virtual meetings.
Oh, yeah.
I thought they were going to go back to live meetings because they did change some of the indoor requirements. I always forget, the things change weekly, so I forget what they are.
Yeah, that's right.
But just go, enjoy this week. That's what I tell people, go out and enjoy it. So.
Yeah, enjoy for sure. Okay.
Yeah.
All righty. Yeah. Well, as we know, we've talked about before, we get more and more reports now as we're getting closer to the holidays. A lot of Christmas parades have been canceled and all kinds of things that we've enjoyed through the years not happening because of COVID. So can you bring us up to date maybe on some things that are happening, not happening, or whatever around Stokesdale?
Yeah, I spent, knowing we do this every month, I keep up with events going on, and I looked over the last few days to see what I could find that was happening. Because every time you turn on something, everything's not happening. Mm. So I can tell people for sure now that the town of Stokesdale has canceled their tree tree lighting and their parade at this point. And I'm not sure why they've canceled the parade. I know the COVID-19 thing is part of it, but I thought there were ways you could actually do that, especially, in the town and help. But they just decided not to do it. Part of it, I think, also is they don't have the help they need to put it on this year.
Yeah.
With people either out of work or having to stay home with kids, it's tougher to get people out there to work on an events committee. So that's part of that also. But I was looking through everything. I noticed that even Greensboro canceled that holiday market at the Jewish Coliseum every November. So that's been canceled. So there's a lot of canceled. So what I've been telling people is there are some churches still doing, say, trunk or treat things for on Halloween, like drive-through. So if people want to do that. And if anybody knows of the events, and I know I've mentioned this a lot of times when we do the show, is please send them to me or, message me on the Stokesdale Now Facebook page, and I'll put up the event. And it doesn't necessarily have to just be right now a Stokesdale event. If you know something happening up in Madison, Maiden, Eden, Summerfield, Oak Ridge, whatever, people, will travel just to go to stuff right now.
Right.
I know Mount Airy's been doing some stuff, outdoor stuff. So even that, I'll put anything on there now. We just had this past Saturday, the Oak Ridge Fire Department did their barbecue. So I had posted that on there for people to see. So if you do know of any events coming up, let me know. I'm searching. I'm trying to find stuff. I think one of the things that will be, at least probably shouldn't be canceled, and I haven't heard of it yet, is if anybody had gone to either Greensboro had done the light parade, the thing in the park there where you drive through with the lights like Tanglewood does.
Yeah.
So since you're in your car and you don't get out, I haven't seen that those have been canceled. So I think you'll see more of those events going on throughout the holidays this year. So as far as I know, those are still on, but for any type of parade or holiday markets, even the small markets that they used to do in at Stokesdale Park or in Stokesdale and at the Oak Ridge Park have been canceled.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So as I hear them, I will post them as I see them, or like I said, if people know what they are, let me know and I'll post it for them.
So the best way to contact you is through the Stokesdale Now Facebook page. Message you there?
That's the easiest way. And my contact information's on there, too. I think there's an email on there. Everybody has my phone number, too. They're welcome to text me because that's what most people do. I've had the same phone number since 1990. So, but the easiest way is through the Stokesdale Now page. I'll get it quicker. And if it's something, even if you've got the ad for the event, if you can include that or even message me with it, then I will post that for you. So as long as it's a legitimate event, we'll post it for you.
Yeah, and I'll try to check that as often as I can too, and share that information as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anything else we need to mention?
No, a couple just because we working in Stokesdale and going through there, we all know By-Right's working on their new building. So that's going as planned. I believe their plan is to get it open in the spring.
Yeah, I was.
Again, that's based on our inspectors getting everything done on time for us.
Right. Yeah. I was by By-Right about 2 weeks ago and talked to David, and he says he hopes to have the roof on by. He gave me this sound like a firm date, December 28th, with an April opening. April opening for the new By-Right.
Yeah, and if they can, once they get the building all closed up, having built stuff in the past, and anybody who's in the construction business knows this, or anybody who's renovating their house knows this, once it's closed up and you get inside, it goes a lot quicker.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully his date, I think he'll be right on target for that. Let's see, what else in town? I did notice that the down 420 lane had moved to the old pharmacy building downtown.
Yeah, I saw that. I started to
they
stop
put up
in.
a brand new sign.
Yeah,
there's a brand new sign up there.
Yeah.
So that's set up for them. And what's interesting about I talked to the gentleman who owns it. What's interesting about it is there's a drive-through window there.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are still maybe don't want to have contact or want to socially distance, you can actually use the drive-through window to buy stuff. So it's an interesting concept, but it's just something that he happened to inherit because it was with the build.
Yeah, that's a nice standalone. That's a good location for him.
Yeah, good location for him. I did notice that the old hardware store, the gentleman working on that, they've taken down all of the covering in the front, and that is complete. And I know those are offices, but they've done a real good job on that. And then right up the block from them, that Pineapple Porch, which actually has a location. Oak Ridge has opened up another location in Stokesdale. So there's a new shop in Stokesdale, so if you want to check them out. As far as I know, they are open. They had a grand opening about a week ago.
Okay.
So that'd be another neat place to check out. So there are some things happening in town. A little slower again because of what's going on. The only event we had again was the 9/11 thing that we had done back in September. But again, I keep telling people, just let me know. I've been searching and I can't find any events, so I know people are waiting to go out there. I can tell you if you want to go to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, there's a lot of things going on, but that's a little longer ride than most people want to take.
Yeah, okay. Well, it's always good to visit with you and get an update on things, and I appreciate your time. Thank you, Frank.
Okay. Oh, no problem. Thank you.
Okay, we'll talk again next month.
Okay.
Yeah, bye. Frank Bruno with our Stokesdale update. We were talking about Buy Right. That's a favorite of so many people all around the area, all surrounding counties that go to Buy Right for that meat department, fresh cut meat daily. Lots of people use Buy Right for that. And, of course, it's a family atmosphere there at Buy Right, like the good old days when you stop in their store. They've been around since 1965. And then we have another company that's been around since the early 1980s and well known all over the Southeast, really, and that is PSI, Pump Pipe Sales and Service, commercial, residential. They do it all. About 45 years in the business, and when it comes to plumbing, everything from generators to well pumps to water filters, plumbing supplies, and all of that, and everything for septic systems. And they deliver. That's PSI, Pump Pipe Sales and Service, just one block off west of 220 on Highway 158. And then April is there and her team at Crossroads Pharmacy. That's in Oak Ridge, right there in the shopping center. That's where great value and service meet at Crossroads Pharmacy. Opened in 2014. Great customer service. You're quick in and out in a hurry. Not a drive-through there, but you can enjoy that curbside service right in front of the store. I was in there recently as well, too. Free delivery in a 10-mile radius. Lots of customers from all around the area right there at Crossroads Pharmacy. And now open in Madison, right beside Fuzzy's. Well, that's our Stokesdale broadcast. Let me again direct you to a couple of websites, and that would be Town of Stokesdale, or Stokesdale.org is the website, Stokesdale.org. And then talking about Frank's Facebook page, Stokesdale Now, and also on Facebook, Friends of Stokesdale. So check those out for what's happening around the area. And thank you for tuning in. Thanks again to our sponsors, Buy Right Supermarket, Crossroads Pharmacy, and PSI, Pump Pipe Sales and Service.